Hey guys, it's Sandy. So we're going to talk today about how and why you should detox your armpits. I know that sounds kind of weird to talk about, but what we're going to talk about is getting toxins out of our bodies. So when I transitioned to going more of a natural deodorant, I felt sticky and stinky. So this will help you if you're thinking about transitioning to a more natural deodorant. The bentonite clay and how to use it will help you. I wish I would have done it from the get-go. Now, maybe why would you even think about doing a natural deodorant? So for me, I just want to try to get more toxins out of my body. So I was on thyroid medicine and I wanted to get off of that medicine. And I had read a lot of different ways to get off of it. Eating better, getting toxins out of your products, all of your laundry products, and deodorant is one of them too. So I wanted to go to a more natural deodorant. Another reason is, do we really want all those chemicals in our body? You know what's right here? Lymph nodes. I did a video one time and said we've got our thyroid right here, so we shouldn't be spraying our perfumes and clones and body sprays right here because what goes on your skin gets absorbed straight into your body. Same thing right here under your armpits. What goes on your skin gets absorbed into your body, and there's lymph nodes right here. So, it's going straight into the lymph nodes. Along with that, research has shown about aluminum that's an antiperspirant, how it's been found in breast cancer. So there are different opinions on this. If you look it up on the internet, some people say no, it doesn't, and others will. But if you look up the National or the American Cancer Society and the Cancer Institute, those are two different websites you can look up, and they do say that there is a higher risk with aluminum deodorants of possibly going into the breast and may cause breast cancer. It doesn't say that it does, it says it may. Do you really want to take that chance? So beyond even breast cancer risk, as far as aluminum, what about just all the chemicals that are going on your skin and getting absorbed straight into your lymph nodes, going through your body? Do you really want all those chemicals? We are inundated, in America mostly, we are absolutely inundated with toxic products and chemicals in our products. We are not really protected with the FDA because what is allowed in America isn't even allowed in Europe. So, we have a lot of stuff that really we shouldn't be putting on our bodies or even eating. So what are some of those things? Well, some of the things we can control, some of them we can't. We can use better laundry kind of detergents and wool dryer balls and get rid of all that toxic stuff we're putting on our laundry. How about also deodorant? That's another natural thing that you could do. And right now it is August. Now, granted, in Ohio it is steaming hot still, but we're going to start going into fall, going into winter, and it's going to get a little cooler. So it is a great time to actually start transitioning because you're not going to be as sweaty. So I'm going to show you how to use a bentonite clay. Bentonite clay has been around for centuries, absolutely centuries. Kaolin clay, bentonite clay, they're known for pulling toxins out of the skin. And also some people actually drink like a teaspoon of bentonite clay, and it's supposed to pull toxins out of your body also. Bind heavy metals that are in your body and pull toxins out of your body. I've never done it. Maybe some of you have, and you can share that. But that is one thing that bentonite clay has been used for. It's been used forever for the skin, putting a clay mask on, putting, clay body masks on, and just letting that clay just pull toxins out of your body, and it just makes your skin even softer afterwards. We're going to do that on our armpits. So we're going to pull kind of the toxins out of that area, try to pull some of that build up antiperspirant and deodorants over time. It's not going to go clear down deep into the skin, but it is going to pull some toxins out of that area. It also will help soften the skin in that area. Now, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to put on a bathing suit because I don't know how else to do it. But otherwise, what I would do is make this and then put it on. I'd go ahead and put it on my face, the neck area, and my armpits, let it dry, and then get in the shower and take it off. Today, I'm doing the video, so I'm going to do it a little bit different. Now, when I first started with natural deodorants, I started with Schmidt's, just got it at like Walmart, Target, that kind of place. And it was okay. It didn't do great for me, but I also was used to antiperspirants, so I was kind of sweaty and sticky, and I needed to put it on a couple times a day, which also was okay too. You'll have to do that if you start with natural deodorants. Then I went with, but it wasn't bad at all. And then I went with Native. I know it had gotten lots of great reviews, and I actually like it. I know that not everybody can use it, but I like Native. What I use now is definitely my favorite, and I use a salt stick. So I'm going to show you that. It will last you. You'll buy one. I think it's like $4, and it'll last you for like years, 3-4 years, literally. So as far as this bentonite clay and making this detox for our armpits, because, and listen, let's say that you don't want to transition to a natural deodorant and you just want to keep using your whatever, your secret, your degree, whatever. This would probably be a good idea anyway, just because it does, at least in between of using that, it detoxes it. Another thing really good is don't put deodorant or, deodorant, antiperspirant, whatever, on at night. Let your armpits actually breathe, give them a break. They need a break every once in a while. So if you get a shower at night, don't put anything on. Just go to bed and let your armpits breathe. So what we're going to do here, I'm doing this, I'm not even talking. So I'm using 1 tablespoon of bentonite clay, and then I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar, or you can do water. If you hate the smell of apple cider vinegar, I don't like it up by my face actually, I do water, and you can add essential oil if you want to. But for the armpits, I am going to use the apple cider vinegar. That's the so-called recipe for detoxing your armpits. You can use water though if you absolutely hate apple cider vinegar. So I just shook this up good already, and I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of bentonite clay and 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Now notice that I did not use a metal spoon for the bentonite clay. You're not supposed to use metal. It actually pulls heavy metals from the body, so you're supposed to just use a plastic spoon or plastic utensil of some kind. And then what you're trying to do here is make this into the consistency of like sour cream, basically, or yogurt, whatever you can think of with that consistency. So mine's a little dry here. See, I'll show you. It's sticking to the spoon. It's a little dry, so I'm going to add just a little bit more of apple cider vinegar so I can get that consistency of sour cream. And actually, I think it's still just a little bit too thick, so I'm going to do 1 more teaspoon. Okay, this is perfect this time. So I actually ended up with 4 teaspoons of this. A lot of times when I'm doing kaolin clay or bentonite clay on my face, I do a 1-to-1 ratio because I don't want it super thick on my face. It's going to get stiff and harder, and then you're just going to wipe it off. So here we go. Let me show you this. Okay, so it's kind of messy, but all you do is take this and then just wipe it on your armpits. Not so thick that it'll never dry, but a decently thick layer. And then your other one, if you want to take a brush or something instead of your fingers, but I just don't care. I just use my fingers. And rub it onto there. And now, guess what you got to do? You got to keep your armpits up or your arms up because the armpits need to dry. Okay, this is it. Armpits are covered, or at least I think they're covered. I can't see them. But I'm going to go wash my hands, and as soon as this is dry and I wash it off, then I will come back and tell you how great it feels. Okay, I'm back. You're going to see my mouth moving, but the words are not going to match because my microphone was not on. So I'm just going to talk over this clip. So I took a warm washcloth and washed it off with warm water. Now, if I was getting in the shower, that's super easy. Now listen, I had it on too thick. I had to thin it out with some water. Otherwise, it would never dry. So next time I'll do a 1-to-1, 1 tablespoon of powder to 1 tablespoon of liquid. And then after I had that all done, it's nighttime for me anyway when I do this. So I just took some coconut oil, put on a thin layer. Coconut oil is antibacterial and it's antimicrobial. So that means it helps fight bacteria and fungi. So I put it on, it just softens the area anyway. And then I go to bed. So let me know if you guys try this. That's all I have for now. Until next time, I'm out.